business, gave Pi a call, and ended up switching.
Is your small business overpaying for workers' comp insurance? See how much you could save at trypi.com. Plus, with pay-as-you-go billing, your premium is based on your actual payroll, which means no additional bill if your business grows.
We saved about 30% off of our workers' comp insurance when we switched to Pi.
It's as easy as pie to get the savings you deserve. What are you waiting for? Ask your agent for Pi. Or get a quote in 3 minutes at trypi.com. That's TRYPIE.com.
KCBS News Time 12:12. New research says droughts like the one California has been facing for 3 years now are 20 times more likely because of climate change. Here's KCBS's Jim Taylor.
This latest research echoes what we've been hearing for some time, another chorus of scientists beating the drums of warning, climate change, and now its connection to drought.
We know that it's getting warmer. We know that storm patterns are shifting off the Pacific. And unfortunately, we've seen this sort of endless series now of severe drought affecting the state.
Peter Glick, co-founder, senior fellow, Pacific Institute in Oakland. Scientists from Switzerland, India, Netherlands, France, U.S., and the U.K. collaborating here to assess to what extent human-induced climate change is altering the likelihood and intensity of low soil moisture. Drought.
Climate change continues to get worse. We continue to emit greenhouse gases that make the problem worse. Well, there are really only two options.
One, he says we got to double down on reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and he says the state is making strides there, but he also says we're going to have to adapt. With drought a certainty in our future, we've got to develop new ways, he says, to collect water, treat it, and store it. Jim Taylor, KCBS.
Governor Gavin Newsom has signed a new climate change agreement, which he is designing to future-proof the economy. KCBS's Kathy Novak has details.
The Presidio Tunnel Tops in San Francisco is held up as a model for building climate resiliency in urban areas. And that's why Governor Gavin Newsom brought his counterparts from Oregon, Washington State, and Canada's British Columbia here to sign an agreement committing to support climate-friendly initiatives.
Electric vehicles, that's $1 trillion industry and opportunity. I mean, we're not going to cede that to other jurisdictions, other parts of this country and globe.
And he says we don't need to look far for proof of why that is important, as OPEC leaders drive oil production down, driving up gas prices in the process.
Impact domestic, not just foreign policy, in the perspective of dictators that don't have your interests at heart, seem more interested in Putin than they do in terms of Western democracies. I mean, we're as dumb as we want to be.
Part of the agreement includes commitments to invest in EV charging stations. In San Francisco, Kathy Novak, KCBS.
President Joe Biden is pardoning thousands of Americans convicted of simple possession of marijuana under federal law, as his administration takes a dramatic step toward decriminalizing the drug and addressing charging practices that disproportionately impact people of color. He is also calling on the governors to issue similar pardons for those convicted of state marijuana offenses, which reflect the vast majority of marijuana possession cases. Biden says the move reflects his position that no one should be in jail for just having or using or possessing marijuana.
Francisco with what's on tap at the Humanitarian Assistance Village exhibition during Fleet Week.
There's a lot to see.
KCBS News Time 12:15. Stephen Langford is talking sports.
When you have a moment for the Warriors, as Draymond Green and Jordan Poole got into a physical altercation at practice, you need veteran leadership. And that leadership comes from the Warriors' 19-year veteran, Andre Iguodala.
I'm not going to sit here and catalog every conversation he had yesterday, but it was a lot in terms of bringing leadership and a presence of somebody whose voice is so respected across all the different generations that we have in the locker room, and coaches and front office as well.
That was Steph Curry during the following press conference, and the presence he's talking about for Iguodala doesn't just have value after an on-court skirmish at practice, but it also has value within all facets for the team.
Whether it's positive encouragement of stuff that's going on the court, or whether it's problem solving, some turmoil within the locker room and stuff like that, and that's always been apparent, and that value is almost, it's invaluable what he
player to tweet about the incident, saying that it's just family business with Draymond Green, while also shutting down a report about Jordan Poole's attitude. If you remember, Iguodala was pondering retirement and needed to be convinced by the likes of Steph Curry, Draymond Green, and Steve Kerr to sign with the team for one more year. And Kerr said it's moments like these for which they wanted Iguodala back.
You have to have guys in the locker room who are leading and really kind of laying out the blueprint for how things have to be. Andre does an amazing job of that, and we're going to need him this year for sure.
The return of Iguodala already paying dividends before the season starts. At the sports desk, I'm Stephen Langford, KCBS.
Here in California, people from every nation add to our rich heritage of culture and traditions. The legal team at Abbott Law speaks 9 different languages. Our personal injury lawyers are exceptional. Our paralegals, legal assistants, and case managers are exceptional. And they work hard because every one of them cares deeply about what you are going through. They want to make sure you are going to be happy in the future. Something bad happened to you, you feel anxiety, you're not sleeping well, there are problems in the family, you have a lot of uncertainty. We know what you're feeling. When something bad has happened to you, financial help, and we're here to make sure you get that help. We cover all the expenses. Our only compensation is a percentage of what we win for you. We are Habis Law. Call us at 1-800-INJURED. I'm Omar Habis, and I want to be your advocate. Visit HabisLaw.com. HABBAS Law.com.
KCBS News Time 12:18. We will take a look at your 6-day forecast after Frank Munich tells us what he can see through the.
Well, the answer is not much, at least at the Golden Gate Bridge. We're still seeing that dense fog advisory in effect for the span. Some very thick fog there, and likely, at least within the next couple of hours, perhaps some split roadways as well. We have been seeing already for a little while some drizzle along the coast, as well as, of course, heavy fog there as well. We also have road work across the Golden Gate Bridge that would be in the 2 right lanes. They're coned off from the toll plaza on up to Sausalito in that northbound direction until 5 this morning. And we're still looking at an accident on the Upper East Shore, eastbound 80, just past Pinole Valley Road. That's an injury crash which has been blocking the 2 left lanes. Your next update at 12:28 on the traffic leader, KCBS.
Yeah, thank you, Frank. Well, the 6-day forecast looks like a summer forecast actually, with the fog along the coast and the partly cloudy skies, and then blowing away during the morning, leaving some sunny skies inland. So cool with lows in the upper 40s and 50s. Sunny skies today with morning overcast with only limited clearing at the coast. Highs will be 60s at the coast, 70s and low 80s around the bay. We're going to get some upper 80s and some low 90s inland. And then mostly sunny, breezy, and a little more fall-like Sunday through Wednesday with the fog returning to the coast. Highs from the 60s to the low and mid 80s. Right now, Redwood City, you're 56 degrees. It's foggy in Half Moon Bay, 52 degrees. 52 in Santa Rosa. And Concord, you're clear, and 63. 54 degrees here along the Embarcadero in San Francisco. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. KCBS News Time 12:20. Some Californians will start seeing their inflation relief checks starting today. As KCBS's David Welch reports, those with direct deposit will see them popping up soon.
Californians making less than $500,000 and who filed income taxes in the state are eligible. Lawmakers are hoping the rebates will help with the rising cost of inflation in the state. Governor Newsom says checks will start going out through direct deposit.
23 million Californians should expect checks in the mail starting Friday.
Information on how much each household gets and when they can expect it is available at taxrefund.ca.gov. Payments, which range anywhere from $200 to $1,050 depending on income and family size, will be distributed to all qualified residents over the next 3 months. For political analyst Larry Gersten, Newsom's timing and fortune is noteworthy.
I think there's some luck that goes into this, and that the checks go out just as these gasoline prices once again are soaring.
David Welch, KCBS.
Governor Gavin Newsom's plan to set up a new court system for homeless people struggling with mental illness is getting support from both Democratic and Republican voters in the state. A new UC Berkeley poll finds more than 3/4 of the registered voters said that they favored care court, and only 15% oppose it.